wanted Governor Gretchen Whitmer. But Joe got bullied into picking Kamala by Barack Obama. And when Dr. Jill found out, she reportedly told donors that Kamala could go F herself. Kamala and Dr. Jill still have a rocky relationship, but the same can't be said for the second gentleman, Dougie Fresh. He and Dr. Jill are on great terms, and their relationship's only getting better. But we didn't need to read that close into how close they are. Oh, and the White House apparently thinks Kamala is a real crybaby. Quote, her thin-skinned outrage, perceived grievances around every corner, staff bullying, and endless turnover. She's had 13 staff members leave since 21 because she goes after her staffers with soul-destroying criticism, according to the book. Spearing says she curses like a sailor. Now that is a secret tape that I want to hear. And this checks out because Kamala's favorite pastime, turning her staff into the Wikipedia hype police. Listen.
Yeah.
Why did I think you were much taller? I recently learned you're only 5'2".
That is absolutely incorrect.
Okay.
I am 5'4 1/4.
Okay, and I'm 5'3".
5'4 1/2, and with heels, which I always wear 5'7 1/2. Thank you very much.
Okay, Wikipedia, you're wrong. I'm going to need to correct that.
I said this to my team, like, what? I don't know where it came from. They just want to just make us smaller in every way.
I know.
Charlie Spearing's the author of Amateur Hour. All right, Charlie, tell us in one word what this relationship between Kamala and Joe really is.
Yeah, Jesse, it's actually pretty frosty. Kamala has no interest in being buddies with Jill because she wants to be treated like the next president. Jill has also is not really interested in creating a sisterhood relationship with Kamala Harris because of everything she did against Joe in the past. So it's really not a very well matched thing right now.
So Barack Obama tapped Biden's VP. He didn't get to choose his own VP. He wanted Whitmer. What happened there?
Well, he definitely liked Whitmer. He saw her as he promised to pick a woman vice presidential candidate. And Obama really pressed hard for Kamala, urging Biden to forget the campaign, all the insults during the campaign, and get the band back together. We need a black woman on the ticket. Kamala is the one to bring it together. But, the Obama people say, it was always Joe's decision, but certainly Obama had a heavy hand in convincing Joe to pick Kamala.
So we all kind of recognized after Afghanistan that Kamala just turned into a ghost. You're saying she hid in a room?
It's a combination of both things, right? The Biden team doesn't trust her to go out there and defend the president. That's what the vice president is supposed to do whenever he hits a crisis. Kamala is also not interested in propping up Joe Biden in times of crisis. So yeah, she went to it. The staff told reporters that she was together with the president when he made that famous address after the Bosch exit from Afghanistan. She was not there. She went to a different space. So she was not wanting to be part of this crisis.
She went into a safe space, as she likes to call it. Did this thing start off horrible, or did they start having their silly little lunches every Wednesday, and then it kind of dissipated after a couple months went by?
Yeah, Biden really wanted a buddy, a true partner, and just like he considered his relationship with Obama. He really wanted somebody who could be a buddy, but Kamala has no interest in being a buddy. She wants very much to focus on her future career. I report details of attempts she tries to dodge tough assignments, and then on top of that, she loves media interviews. Top that with all the word salads. Yeah, the Biden team just doesn't see her as a very good asset across the board, so they're just going to let her play in her safe spaces during the campaign.
There was, we noticed here at Primetime, an effort, I think it was maybe 6 or 9 months ago, where there seemed to be this orchestrated effort to just remove her from the ticket. You saw it in the press. You saw people flirting with the idea. What was that process like?
Yeah, behind the scenes in Washington, Washington can be cruel, and when you're found incompetent, it instantly turns on you and leaves you kind of hanging in the wind. A lot of Democrats do not want Kamala Harris to be on the ticket, and you saw that effort among some brave souls who tried to step up and say something, but You can't do that in Washington, in the Democrat Party. If you do, you're automatically branded as a sexist and a racist. So they're kind of paralyzed at this point, just pulling for Joe to make it across the finish line in November.
So Joe doesn't think she has what it takes. What does Kamala think about Joe?
Kamala's waiting it out when it comes to Joe Biden. She's going to show up and do the bare minimum. And if he wins re-election, then she'll just be sitting there waiting for him to step down. Few people believe he can make it another 4 years, and Kamala's just waiting it out at this point.
Waiting it out until nature takes its course, or waiting it out until he gets reelected?
Waiting it out. If he gets reelected, she'll be there waiting for him and his family to finally admit he doesn't have what it takes to make it through another 4 years. That's when I start the book off. Is imagining what that case is like when Biden and his team realize that he can no longer go forward, and what they're facing with the real possibility of President Kamala Harris, who has never faced voters in her own presidential election. She could very well be the next president of the United States.
Imagine that. Oh, God bless everybody. Charlie, great book. Everybody
Jesse,
go
thanks for
buy
having
it.
me on.
Always love seeing you. You're a great author. Amateur Hour is the name of the book. I shouldn't be plugging other books. Mine's coming out. You can pre-order it. It's called Get It Together. But while you're on Amazon, go check out Amateur Hour.
You bet. Thanks, Jesse.
First it was oranges. Now women are testing men with ketchup.
Ketchup.
So here, guys, we're getting down to the stuff.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebound is with you through every step of your remodel.
Ketchup,
Call or
yeah.
visit Rebound.com for your free in-home design consultation.
The first documents building origin, exposing human trafficking on the border from fentanyl from its source. For daring to tell the truth, we've been censored, demonetized, and attacked. We've been jailed in China. In Hong Kong, we've been tortured, tied to the jail and blood. In print and online, we have the courage to deliver the truth at all costs. The About Times is your source of truth. Discover truth at AboutTimes.com.
Hey, take it easy.
Any time of year is a bad time if you're an animal who's being abused or neglected. But winter can make the suffering even worse for these animals. Many who've been left outside in the cold.
The endless suffering, endless pain, just lack of hope. There is no shortage of cruelty out there.
This winter,
Don't show it again.
please help by visiting our website, scanning the QR code, or calling this number, and signing up with your $19 monthly donation. Every new donor we get means we can rescue more animals from harm and give them the warmth of loving arms. With your support, they'll get emergency medical care, food, and shelter. We need 3,000 new donors in the next 30 days so we can rescue the animals who are fighting to stay alive this winter. 63 cents a day is all it takes to save an animal's life.
It's really the support that comes in from the here that really is the engine that keeps us going.
And because the situation is so urgent, we're asking you to join in the next 10 minutes. And if you do, we'll send you this free welcome kit with our member magazine, the photo of a rescued animal, and this animal champion t-shirt. This limited edition item won't last, so act now to get yours today. It's a season of great suffering for many animals, but if there was ever a time to help, this is it. Please go online, call, or scan now.
Everybody talks about how hard it is to get older. And I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm telling you it can be easier. I know it seems like this is getting more and more out of control. It's all the more important that we take control of our own lives and our own health. What I do is I pray, and then I take balance of nature. Because it's so simple. 3 capsules of the fruits, and 3 capsules of the veggies. And I'm done for the day. I've been taking it now for 2 years, and I can't tell you the difference it's made in my life. Take control of your health, and take control of your life. Start with Balance of Nature. Give it a shot. You won't be disappointed.
Our New Year's offer will end on January 31st. Order today to get 35% off plus a free fiber and spice supplement with your first order
3
as a
months.
preferred customer by using discount
Is that
code
what you doing?
BOO.
Cleaning the
Tummy
mess
cover
up,
knows nothing ruins your day more than back and neck pain. But pain is no match for our shoulder
This is
support
what
shirt.
she's,
It encourages healthy posture and
plastic
helps
plate.
relieve achy shoulders and back.
This bowl. Take the rest of that for lunch or throw it in the trash.
There's no way you get through my day without it.
Support
I'm taking it for lunch.
back, shoulder, and neck pain.
It's the bowl, your plant, your silverware. I washed everything else.
Trust me.
Cleaned up the mess.
There's no such thing as 9 to 5. Days so longer.
Start keeping this
business
place
hours,
clean.
Well, they're anything
Alright.
but predictable, especially when you have clients like
I'm
ours.
lying.
When I
I
consider
know.
payroll providers for my business, I look for a solution that fits my busy schedule. Short Payroll makes running payroll fast and easy, so I can spend time with these guys.
Visit surepayroll.com/switch and get up to 6 months free. And find out what makes us different. Because small business is our business.
Sean, don't you hate it when you miss your favorite shows? It is the absolute worst, but Fox Nation is about to change all of that. That's right. Now both of our shows stream the next day, every day. Jesse Water Prime Time and Hannity are on Fox Nation. Dr. Water's cooler. Let's bring in Fox News host Julie Banderas.
I love when you whisper my name. That really is a nice effect.
It's my Biden voice. Oh, he's back! Not Julie. Hillary. He's doing the Macarena in Spain. Watch. How do you forget the Macarena when she nailed it at her husband's convention? I think she didn't nail it.
She's not doing the Macarena, she's clapping.
Do you remember the Macarena?
I would never do the Macarena at every wedding. I boycott that.
You boycott the Macarena. What about the electric slide?
I will not do that either. I hate those two. Did you have that at your wedding? Please tell me you did not.
I don't remember.
Like, I specifically told my DJ, absolutely not. No Macarena
There
and
was
no
dancing,
electric
but
slide.
there wasn't any electric sliding.
I have to give her credit here, though. At least she's not like her husband. It's like a last dance. It's